We didn't expect that, did we? Ireland losing at home against England, 20 points to 32 in Dublin. What a match it was, so physical, so much going on. So this is my review and my reaction to that match. If you do enjoy, make sure to subscribe and leave a like on the video. And leave me your thoughts in the comments below. What went wrong for Ireland and what did England do so well? So England started in the perfect fashion, getting a try through Johnny May in 1 minute and a half. So the perfect start for them. Lovely work, and into the corner goes Johnny May. Watching it, I was very surprised and shocked that this had happened so early on. But then a big decision came along. Tom Curry got a yellow card for a high tackle on Keith Hills. Correctly so. I thought the ref actually had a really good game, Jerome Garces. I thought he managed the game really well, and it was the correct decision to send him to the sin bin. But important in that time that Ireland only managed to get 3 points in that 10 minutes. England held them out for that time, and I think that was really important for the rest of the match. But Ireland got themselves back into it with a try through Cian Healy, some great patient build-up from the Irish team and the pack especially. Working, pushing towards the line, and Cian Healy from about 2 metres out, powering over to get himself a try. But then Elliot Daly gets a try, and this really just amazed me because we've seen so many players over the past 2 days dropping the ball constantly. It seems to be slippier than usual. We saw it with Hugo, with France. We saw it today with Stockdale. Elliot Daly, lovely grubber through, chases it. Stockdale seems to have caught it easily, but doesn't catch it, and Daly pounces on it. Now, in my opinion, Stockdale has to catch it. He has got to be catching that ball and claiming it. Even if you're getting pushed over, it's a 5 metre scrum, he's still got to be catching that ball. But then there's a big decision with Vunipola. Billy Vunipola powered over. It seemed at first like he had scored, but it showed it was a double movement, and I agree with the TMO. I think it was very, very close, but I do agree that it was a double movement. And at half-time, England went in 17 points to 10 in the lead. So it was a close game. It was in the balance. What would happen? Well, the second half, Ireland dominated the start of the second half, throwing the ball about, really trying to get over the gain line, but they just couldn't find that one try to bring them back level. The first score of the second half was going to be key. Johnny Sexton did get a penalty for Ireland, but there was no try, and it was Henry Slade who got the try for England. A great kick by Johnny May over the top from the left wing, and Slade is onto it. It's a great try. The TMO checked to see if he was offside or onside, and it was clear to see that he was just in line with Johnny May, and it was a great try for England. The game was still available to Ireland though. They weren't too far off. They could possibly get back into it, but Owen Farrell kicks a brilliant penalty from just behind at the halfway line to manage to give England an even further lead, and it seemed by now, I was telling myself now, I think England are going to win this one. England throughout the match, their kick chase was incredible. They just put the ball into places where pinned Ireland back in their own 22, and they just couldn't launch attacks off it. Their defence was up quick, it was in their faces, and it worked so well. They pinned Robbie Henshaw back. Conor Murray with his box kicking just couldn't do anything with it, but Ben Youngs was really using it to great effect. I thought Johnny May's kicking was absolutely brilliant, and I don't particularly like the guy, but what a performance from him. And just at the end of the game, Ireland did get a try of their own, but just before that, Slade also got another try with an intercept where Ireland were trying to play it from their own 22, but it just didn't work for them. So how would I summarise the game? Well, Ireland were favourites going in my opinion. I did back them to win this one, but they just didn't have a plan B. They just, once England was nullifying their plan to try and throw it out a bit and get over the gain line, they just didn't have a plan B, and England really just capitalised on that. And I thought that the players such as Manu Tuilagi gave them a great platform to be able to go forward and win the match. I thought that Sexton just didn't dictate the game as we know he can. I don't think that Henshaw particularly worked at 15. He didn't offer enough going forward, and certainly was a target with the high balls and with the balls over the top towards behind him. I think that England's defence was incredible, as I mentioned before, just really hard work and putting in impactful hits to turn the ball over or to put Ireland under pressure to slow down their ball. Mark Wilson and Cruz did it all day long, slow down Irish possession. But England, what a performance. 32 points there they got on Ireland. Are they favourites for the Grand Slam? Let me know in the comments below. What that does to the table is that Scotland are currently top, with England second, Wales third, France are fourth, Ireland are fifth and Italy are sixth. I'm sure it'll look very different at the end of the tournament. But if you have enjoyed this weekend of rugby, make sure to subscribe, leave a like on the video and comment down below what went wrong for Ireland and what went well for England. Thanks for watching, see you soon.